Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. Well, it's on. Aussie voters heading to the polls on May 3rd after the PM fired the starter's gun on a 5-week election campaign. Anthony Albanese says his government has been able to ease cost of living pressures, claiming the opposition represents a risk to progress.
In uncertain times, we cannot decide the challenges that we will face, but we can determine how we respond. Our government has chosen to face global challenges the Australian way, helping people under cost of living pressure while building for the future.
While the Liberal Party hasn't wasted any time releasing its first election ad, Peter Dutton claiming Labor has made life harder for most Aussies.
This election is a choice about who can help Australians get ahead by managing our economy better. Australia can't afford to continue on its current path. Let's get our country back on track.
While the Australian Electoral Commission is relaunching its Stop and Consider campaign to counter misinformation and disinformation ahead of Election Day, the AEC will use social media to encourage voters to think about where they're getting any poll-related info. But Commissioner Jeff Pope admits there's not much they can do to prevent lies being shared about each party's policies.
We don't have a role to play in terms of truth of political advertising, and that's been debated both publicly and also even mentioned in parliamentary committees for quite some time now. So we're focused on countering mis and disinformation about the electoral process.
The family of Claire Noland have described the sentence for police officer who fatally tasered her as a slap on the wrist. Christian White was sacked after being found guilty of the 95-year-old's manslaughter. He's avoided jail, though, sentenced to a 2-year community correction order instead. New South Wales has just become the first state in the country to pass laws regulating the safety of lithium batteries. There have been multiple blazes sparked by the products in recent months, including one deadly fire at a Sydney home. And the consumer watchdog has given the green light to a new airline partnership. Virgin Australia and Qatar Airways will now be able to provide double the number of flights between Doha and major Australian airports. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, and Aussie Josh Giddey is the toast of the NBA after a half-court buzzer beater led the Chicago Bulls to a 119-117 win over the LA Lakers. And former New South Wales captain Moses Enriquez has announced his retirement from first-class cricket after 110 matches for the Blues. In your entertainment news now, and Selena Gomez has revealed she previews her new music to good friend Taylor Swift before releasing it to the world. The Only Murders in the Building star adding that she just loves her honesty when it comes to feedback on the tunes. Teddy Swims has treated his Argentinian fans to a free pop-up show after they missed out on tickets to the Lollapalooza Musical Festival. And Meghan Fox's family is now a little bigger with the arrival of her 4th child, the actress giving birth to a baby girl who she shares with ex-Machine Gun Kelly. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow. I'm Michelle Stevenson.